Hey guys, it's Lilac. So, it's been a while. Yeah, I originally was going to do this as a video that I was just going to upload, except I feel like I do that way too often for updates and everything. But I also want to let everyone know that I am still alive and this channel is still alive. um, and so, we of course, the last time I did this update video, or an update video ish, was all the way back in June of this year, which actually, yeah, it's about like a 2-ish months ago or something like that. I don't even know what month it is, honestly. At this point, everything is running away. So basically, let's jump into this. So, as you can see, this is not my car that I'm recording this in. This is not my home that I typically record this in. Well, let alone if I record it at my home, it's not the basement. But, anyways, it's not the basement. So, we'll go ahead and just kind of jump into this. So, thing number one is yes, I'm in college and I'm trying to finish up college. So, and of course, YouTube has been the side project that I've been focusing on, and I've been trying to do some things within YouTube to kind of get a feel for it and kind of like having it as both educational, just really random stuff that's happening, a lot of like really fun things like like the soda video back from I think it was like a few years ago. I don't really remember, but basically keeping things like that and etc. etc. So because this is more experimental and not really having scripts or anything, because again, this is a experimental channel, so literally anything could be posted on this channel and I don't really care. But most of it is based on schoolwork, so that's probably what most of this is anyways. But anyways, continuing off that rabbit hole, as you can tell, I don't have a script for this because again, I wanted this to be real, live, and for everybody to know what's happening. So, because of everything like this happening, it is to the point where I am trying to think of ideas to make content off of. But the thing is that, again, even though I do have Lola helping me on this channel and everything like that, she is also trying to get prepared to go to college. And between the two of us, we officially are at least trying to make like one long form of a video at least once a year at this point. I know that one video that I talked about in recent times are the what was it? Yeah, so the Mario Kart video. We filmed that a year ago. And we are still trying to edit it. But again, because Lola is my editor, I don't have the footage. I don't have the footage at all. It's all on her. Um, and because she also got updated computer and everything like that, as well as preparing for college and other things, it's gotten to the point where that is on hold right now. And let alone the fact that we might have lost our footage because the transferring of the data on her computer to new computer is also being really wackadoodle. So because of that, it's also very, I guess, hard to know if we still have that footage or if we lost it completely. And as of right now, we are both assuming that we lost that footage altogether. So that video is not coming out. So if any of you were expecting that video, it's probably not going to happen anymore. But there is a but to this extract. But I'm going to be doing some talking with her. And we're going to see if at some point in time for these upcoming years, for us to get together and make another sort of long form of video. And I've also gone through a couple of these trainings on like how to edit videos, how to make them pop, ecstatic, and everything like that. So at this point, we are thinking of, I'm going to do, of be doing the raw basic editing and everything like that. And I'm going to send it to her so that she can like add a little bit of pizzazz and everything like that, because it's gotten to the point where I'm doing most of the majority of the work here on this channel. And I want to also make sure that Lola isn't getting too overwhelmed with the pressure of the channel, but I also want to, but because we are in this together, I want to basically let you guys know that I'm probably going to be the one now doing most of the things on this channel. So editing, uploading, everything like that, creating the content for you guys, because unfortunately, because Lola and I do not live together or anything like that, it is very hard to know how things are going to go moving forward. And we did talk about this recently. And well, I would say, I say recently, like it's like a week, but when I mean recently, I mean like probably about a year ago or a few months ago. But because of that, it is to the point where we both are at this point trying to keep up a YouTube channel despite the fact that we physically can't. So for the upcoming videos and things like that, what my plan is I've already said this last update video, which is I'm just going to be doing voice reels and voice acting for this channel. That's where this is going to go specifically with this channel, because that's what I can do easily, and I can edit all of those relatively quickly. But it also gives something that people can kind of look at and see, oh, this is something that you can do and things like that. But I also want to go through a process of how I even got started into voice acting, but also basically say, hey, if you want to get into voice acting and you don't know anything about it, then here's some things from somebody who literally self-taught themselves. So I'm going to try and start that here within this next month, because one is because I have a lot of free time in college right now, and I want to make use of that time. And it's something that I find really fun to do, but it also gives everybody out in the community something to learn about and everything like that. So there's that. So with that being said, I'm going to do voice acting on characters and things that I know and that I can do really well. But if you guys really want me to do a specific kind of like character or a specific kind of theme or something like that, I can definitely go ahead and try to do those, because I also want to make sure that I am getting a general audience, but also an audience who wants to see more specific things about things, and so on and so forth. So that's where this channel is going to be heading, more or less. But that doesn't mean that the channel is going away completely from the original things that both me and Lola were originally thinking this channel was going to be for. We did talk, I know in that last update video, I talked about me having the job at the theme park and everything like that. That's still happening. It's happening on weekends, but it's still happening. So I'm also thinking of maybe doing some story times or some things that I've learned when working in this industry, because some people don't really know what it's like working in that industry. Okay, I'm sorry for the camera movement. I had to readjust the camera because it was falling and I didn't like that. So that's where that's going. It's probably going to be maybe 1 or 2 stories because I'm not going through the whole entire thing because, again, I still work there and more or less, even though this is on the internet, I don't want like anyone to feel obligated or saying something that's completely wrong. So it's only going to be the good things or the funny things. And again, no names or anything are going to be said about this, but but in general, what I'm saying is that story time may be happening on this channel. And if it does, it's probably just going to be once, like every month or something like that. It's not going to be regularly. Mostly because I don't remember half of the stories of working. So there's that. So those are kind of like the overview things of figuring out what I want to do with this channel. So if you guys have any questions, I am here to answer them. And I will say this, if you need to unsubscribe, go and unsubscribe. Because this is going to, like I said, it's experimental. I'm not going to be uploading every day. I'm not going to be uploading every week. And I'm not going to be uploading once a month. Like, it will be very random for you to know when I'm uploading a video because I don't really have a schedule. And again, I'm a beginner YouTuber, so it's going to be all random until I figure out what I really want to do with the channel. So, any questions, comments, or concerns, go ahead and type them away in the comment section of this live stream, because when I thought of doing this live stream, I didn't really expect anybody to show up. So just type them into the comment section. And once that is done and happening, I will get to those give you those answers. But if you need to unsubscribe, go ahead and do it. And if you want to subscribe because what I'm trying to do with this channel and that excites you, then go ahead and subscribe. Because I personally don't care where this channel goes, even if it goes down a rabbit hole and burns in fire. I don't really care. It's experimental and it's fun for me. So this is, I guess, the update video of where this channel is going and the things on where I want to go with it. And I will say this, I am not dead. I'm just in college and I'm just busy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. And I hope to see you guys here in the near future. I will say that I am going to be starting to do the voice acting stuff, and it's going to be based off of YouTubers that I watch and some of their funny skits and things like that. So it's, again, even though it's voice acting, not all of it's going to be voice acting. A lot of it is going to be more of seeing if I can get the actions and acting right there on the spot. So some of it will be like face-to-face camera and some of it is just going to be voice reels. So again, that's kind of where this is going. And I will say this, I'm going to hold myself to this, even though it's probably not going to happen, but I'm going to hold myself to this. I'm going to try to get a video uploaded by the end of September. I'm going to promise, but I will let you know that there is really no promise in me doing this, but it's going to be a goal that I'm going to try to do. Anyways, it is time for me to get off. This was really short, but honestly, I really wanted to do this. And I got to get some recordings and stuff done. So I hope to see you guys at some point on this channel or not. I don't know where this is going, and I don't really know how to end this. So we're just gonna do this. Bye.